Hello, good morning. We are in the Scottish borders. No, we're not. We're in Dumfries and Galloway. Hello, good morning. We are in Dumfries and Galloway and we're heading to Kirroughtree Visitor Centre where there's some great mountain bike trails, part of the Seven Stains. However, we've hit our first technical glitch, and that is yesterday we drove all the way from London up to Scotland. Now you would think that the leisure battery would be fine. However, after 2 nights away from the mains, because I wasn't plugged into the mains with my friends the night before last, let's just show you that already accommodation battery, you can see here, is at 11 volts and dangerously low. Now I don't think Dougal's going to be able to come with me while I go mountain biking. I was going to leave him in the van, but obviously we need a decent 12 volt supply to power the heating because of the 12 volt fan, and I don't want to leave him in here without heating. It's -3 and I can't plug into the mains anywhere until we get to the site we're going to tonight. We'll see if it charges up when we drive. We've got about 40 miles drive to Kirroughtree, and if it's not charged by the time we get there, it might just have to be a walk. So we'll see how it goes. Right, that is us. Just arrived at Kirroughtree. We've been 55 minutes an hour on the road with nothing being powered off the van, no lights, no sat nav, no phones, nothing. So let's go and check the state of the battery and then we'll decide what we're going to do. So, habitation. Oh dear, 11 volts and critical. Right, come on, Dukes. Right, so what I think we're going to do, we're going to check out the car park machine, make sure we got a ticket to park, and I think we're just going to go for a walk because I don't want to leave Dougal in a cold van. I know some people are probably saying he's a dog, but he's got a very thin coat. He's not really got a very thick outdoor coat. I would worry about leaving him getting freezing cold, and there isn't enough charge in the battery to power the fan to run the heating. So we'll go for a walk and we can always come back here later on in the trip. It's not a problem, and that's the wonder of not having to book up in advance. You can just come back to places if things like this happen. Once we've had our walk, we'll start heading back to Glasgow because I know that Strathclyde Country Park Caravan and Motorhome Club site, there we can hook up to the mains. Hopefully that will charge the battery and keep us going, and then we can sort this little thing out. Anyway, let's forget about that and have some fun. Come on in, Dukes, let's go for a walk. Let's go. Oh, look at that. Look at that. So, anniversary Cairn Trail, 1¼ miles allow an hour. And that is the brown there. I think that sounds perfect. Let's go. Very smart visitor centre and cafe. Very posh. What you found up there, Dougal? Look at that. That is beautiful. See, Dougal, you've changed. You got a friend? Oh, I'm dizzy now. Whoa. Oh, crikey. Okay, rule number one. When you've done one of those twirling shots in the trees, sit down straight away and don't drop the camera. Hey, Dougal. I think this is the colour we're meant to be following. Right. The anniversary can. Here we are. That is us nearly back at the visitor centre, back to the van. I really enjoyed that walk. Took us well over an hour because of all the stops for photographs and filming, but well worth it. Really, really lovely. And I have to say, I'm quite glad actually to have gone for a walk rather than gone for a bike ride, because having just spent a whole day doing nothing yesterday and driving up here and a few days driving really, it's been nice really just to get the muscles moving gently rather than boom on a mountain bike. I'm not getting any younger, so really looking forward to coming back to Kirroughtree later in our trip and hiring a mountain bike and doing some of these trails. So we're heading back to the van now. We're going to grab a quick sandwich. We're not going to stop at the cafe simply because there's about another hour and a half of daylight, and I do want to show you some of the drive from here up through Dumfries and Galloway to Glasgow. Lovely photo stop, losing the light now, and we're heading on up now towards Strathclyde Country Park near Glasgow. Ulston Power Station, 1936. Wow. Johnstown of Dowry. Oh, lots of ice around still. So I believe we're coming up to a place where those of you who've been watching my vlogs will remember in the Scott Vlog 2017 series, my friend Stephen and I were driving along this road and we stopped just down here in a lay-by to make a cup of tea. And that vlog was called cup of tea, Stephen. Is this it? Yes, this is the place. I'm not going to go in there because it's too snowy. But I shall put a link to that vlog in the description below. I think, as you can probably see, the light is fading and also there is a lot of ice around on the road. I'm really going to need to concentrate. So I'm going to switch the camera off now. And I hope you enjoyed this little vlog. A huge thank you to Sun Living, who are sponsoring these vlogs without interfering with the content. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, give us a thumbs up, subscribe if you don't already, head on over to the Sun Living website to check out this van. I'll put a link in the description below. And it just leaves me to say, from me and from Dougal, who's secured on the bed, thanks for tuning in.